So guys, here we are at the sales circuit in Qatar for the first MotoGP race of the season. I made a mess of getting here, like I'll tell you about that during the race. I'm doing 100% race in this for the MotoGP season. I did tell you I was going to do something like that. Thought I'd give it a go, but Marc Marquez is off the line rapidly. And so yeah, I'll get down to telling you how I ended up getting here. For any of you guys that watched the beginning of the Moto2 season, you'll have, I told you that I signed for a team before the final test session in Valencia. I thought, oh no, I won't do that this time, going into MotoGP. I'll probably get a better team at the end of the season after the test session. Turns out you can't actually do that. So I didn't sign for a MotoGP team before the test session. Turns out you can't sign for anyone after the test session. So then I had to start Moto2 all over again. All I did was I basically just retired from every race in the Moto2 season, which is why it's taken me a long time to get these next two videos out really. I was waiting so you know to wait for the MotoGP season. So I crashed out of every race and somehow got offered Comet Racing, which is a Ducati team, and for any of those who don't know which team this is, it's for anyone who watched the Ring Grand Prix, Johnny Hernandez, who qualified 7th I believe, or 7th, it was in front of Rossi anyway. Johnny Hernandez, that's his team who I'm racing for, but I can't believe that I've qualified first in the first race of the season. It is a half decent team, is this? I was hoping to sign for someone slightly better, like one of the either Suzuki, 3 Yamaha or the WCM Honda. As you can see, I don't know why, but I don't really like this track, and yet I'm absolutely dominating the computers. This is on simulation difficulty, guys. I will show you at the end of the race if you don't believe me, but I've shown you a few times now. The MotoGP bikes are usually better than the Moto2 bikes, you know, that problem with the gear 1 to gear 2 change. But however, there is times where if you're leaning right over, it will still slide out pretty badly. But in comparison to Moto2, it isn't as bad. Hoping to give you some really good commentary on this video, thinking I'd be racing in the middle of the pack, trying to fight for, I don't know, top 10. It might be just, I really hope it's not 22 laps of me just out in front. Pretty crazy. I'll skip ahead to see if some action happens. I was going to show you, I don't know, about 15-20 minutes of racing on one race, but looks like it's gone out the window already. It's the end of the 5th lap. It looks a lot further than it is. I'm only like 1.8 seconds down the road. But it looks like 3 seconds on that shot. But yeah, not much happening. Me and Rossi just getting 2/10 closer than 2/10 further apart. Because I'm making mistakes like that. Costing me a bit of time in first and second sectors. He's got 4/10 up on me there because I've just made that corner, but yeah, not much happening at the moment guys, so I'll just keep you updated. Well guys, it's the end of the 7th lap. I've been making mistake after mistake, and after that 1.8 second lead is now down to 0.666. So Rossi has taken 2/3 of the time I had over him in 2 laps. It's been fairly consistent, whereas I'm just making all the mistakes. But if I think if I fall behind him, I don't know if I'll be able to get it back, to be honest. One unrealistic thing about Rossi on this game, qualifying. When I've looked at their qualifying times, like last season, well, towards the end of last season when I got this team, and I got 3rd or 4th today. Never does that in real life. He got the pole of the week, didn't he? But most of the time, including Saxon Ring, it's been always like 6th to 8th. Another mistake has promoted him another few tenths up closer. Somehow, I am 1.2 seconds away from him again. I'm making mistake after mistake, and yet Rossi must have made some mistakes behind me, because there's no way I have been pulling away from him on this lap. I shouldn't have been anyway. I'm not complaining, because that makes with 3rd the race done. Well over a 3rd now. We've got a 2nd lead over the 2nd place. So it's coming into lap 11. Yeah, that was a bit squeaky. Pulling away ever so slightly, about 1/2 tenth a lap, although we dropped 1/2 tenth that time. Staying fairly consistent now, not making too many mistakes. Being inside the white lines for a couple of laps straight. Usually when I start talking to you guys, I actually start making the mistakes. See you when I see you next. Where's Ross's split time now? 1.47. So he seems to lose a lot of time in the first 2 sectors usually. Then he'll pick it up in the 3rd. And my pure pace beats him down the home straight. Well, stuff like that does not help. Got 6/10 of me just from that one mistake. Just about the same. If as long as I stay consistent, I should be alright. Not when I'm talking to you. Past the halfway stage now of this race. 11.5. What's thinking, hold on. I've never been tyres for this long in a race, so I'm already at half. Well, the back tyre's already at half the grade, and that's it, it's half degraded. So here we are guys, coming into the final quarter of this race. Me and Rossi have been battling it out, like, not as in closely battling, but he's been bringing it down to 0.5 I think it was, the closest. I've got, you just saw there, was it 1.7 I think it was? Very intense times. Like, I really want to hold on from the first race winning MotoGP. Real life, Rossi is the best person on used tyres. I don't know if they've applied that to the game. As you can see, I've got barely any tyre life in my rear tyre. Just the slightest press to accelerate too early and it'll cause it to skid, uses up more of my tyre. It's just a balancing act really of keeping the speed up and not losing any time to Rossi. Also trying to save my tyres at the end of the race just in case it does have an attack on me. 1.53 at the moment, so 3 or so laps. If we can keep it to that distance, I'll be very happy. Well guys, coming into the final lap of the race, I did get the time to 1.8 seconds, but I immediately hit the curbs and Rossi took 3.5 tenths out of me. But over the last 2 laps, I managed to get up to 1.6. It looks like our first MotoGP race we could be taking from pole our first race win. If you look on the map how close we are to last place. If it had been an F1 race with double the laps, I caught that guy. Thought I want to lose the back end on the very last lap. That'd have been very cool. I've led from start to finish. Bar the first corner where Marquez tried diving up his inside. I haven't even seen a computer next to me. Although I'm doing my best to try and fluff this up now on this last lap by hitting the curbs on every corner. I'm trying to keep his tyres alive for another half a lap. Back end's absolutely gone now. But to be honest, I haven't been able to feel it. I've been quite. I don't know what the word is. Delicate on the throttle, so I haven't been just spinning the wheels up all the time under acceleration. Ross is all the way back there. Coming around the final corner now. I would try and do a wheelie, but I'll probably mess it up anyway. The finish line's quite a way down the straight. Ross has caught me up a little bit. Go over the finish line, doing an endo, and we'll take that first GP win. With Marquez and Lorenzo leaning all over each other, that was probably the most decent battle out there. They were changing places all the way through the race, and Lorenzo actually took it. As Marquez were leaning in front there. Marquez qualified second and finished 4th. Anyway guys, I would say I hope you enjoyed that race, but I've led from start to finish, there hasn't been much action. Hopefully the next race will be better. I'll just show you guys that, apart from Ducati's up there at 25 points. I'll just show you. There you go guys, AI difficulty bonus simulation, which is the highest difficulty. Bit disappointing really. Yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next race. Bye. Actually guys, before you go, I've just thought I would show you the new what do you call it? Apartment, we call it, motorhome. I don't know. The MotoGP one is a lot nicer. It's very up-to-date, modern, modernistic interior compared to the ones over there. Like you can see, Leopard, it's all quite just basic. When you get up to MotoGP, the interior is quite nice. You actually get to use half of it, like the bed and stuff. Still got a picture of Rossi. It should be me, really. But that's your kitchen, little snack bar, little lounge area. And there you have it. This is the private team section. I don't think I've shown you before. You can buy all the different bikes. After I finish this season, I might go and buy my own, go private, see what that's like. And I might even try a different viewpoint after this season as well. I might try the inside the helmet one. I have tried it on a couple of occasions in qualifying. It's very difficult. But probably once you get the hang of it, it'll be alright. These are your team logos. They're a bit, I don't know, I'd say naff. I won't say they're as what you'd expect. They're nothing like what your other ones are like, are you? Are they really? Not like real life ones. And obviously, just a team name. You just name it what you want. That is me finished for today, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.